Hello viewers, hope you are doing well. Today 21st July and topic is selection statement or if statement. Selection statement or if statement, name is same. Sometimes we say if statement and sometimes we say selection statement. Okay, so if statement is used to compare values. When we want to compare something, one thing with the other, we use if statement. In daily life also. Okay, or in other words, used to check condition. Okay, same other meanings of compare values, check conditions as well. Condition as well. I will give you live example in daily life how we compare values, how we use. For example, if temperature outside is high, then I will not go outside, not go to market. See, so we are applying some condition. If temperature outside is high, then I will not go to market. Okay. If I have bike, then see, in daily life we say, if I have bike, then I can go quickly there. Like this. If I have car, then I can go with my friends to the nearby town or city. So like this we use different sentences. Okay, now we will discuss types of if statement. Number one way if statement or selection statement. One way if statement or if statement. This method is used when there is no alternative. Okay, you want to just check conditions. For example, if age is above 20, if I have amount more than 1000, okay, if I obtain percentage above 70, okay, if the temperature is below 20, so like this only it will check the conditions. Now I will give the example how we will use this. We will use like this: if bracket start. Before using if statement we must have values. Okay, for example, marks is equal to 80. So we have marks 80. Now we will apply condition on marks. How we will check? For example, if a student obtain good marks, then parents will give him a good good prize. They will be happy. Parents are happy. Friends are happy. So we will apply conditions like that. Now marks 80. So if marks greater than equal to 80, bracket start. Okay. So you will start here. Put the curly brackets. Then here we will print statement. Cout. Okay. Well done. So like this. We'll close the bracket. So this is a one way. If it is true, if the marks are above 80 and above, then this part will be executed. Cout, well done. So well done message will be printed. Suppose marks are 70 and we have this criteria, marks greater than or equal 80. Marks are 70, but when it will check here, marks greater than or equal 80, no, it is 70. So this whole block, we say it block, starting parenthesis and closing parenthesis, this block will be omitted. Compiler will not translate this and it will leave this part and it will come here next. Whatever the statement, it will come here. This part will be ignored. Okay. So why we call it one way? For each and every condition we will use if. Okay. For example, if marks are 90 above 80, for example above 90, so see this, we'll copy this statement and this one. If marks above 90, then cout, for example, excellent. Okay. So, and if this is, for example, less than or equal 80, this is 70. Less than or equal, yes, this now this will be executed. After that, it will come here. Marks greater than 90, no, it will ignore this part. Okay. And again, if we use here marks equal to 100, then again another message. Okay. For example, high grade. So data marks value is this 70. So we will apply all possible conditions. What we want to check, how many grades, how many, what is the criteria. All criteria we will make the if statement. If all possible condition we will make using if. If this is true, this part will execute it. If no, then it will go to the next if. If this is true, it will go to this part within the brackets. This part will be executed. If no, then it will go here. Okay. If any if statement is not true, then it will go under the program. So it means not a single statement is true. So this is one-way statement, one-way if statement, one-way selection, one-way if statement or one-way selection. One-way selection mean applying only one condition for each criteria. If you want to check 4 different criterias, you will use 4 times if. If make some criteria, then action part, what you want to display, what you want to calculate, this action part. Then again second if and criteria, then its action part. then third, and then it's if this true, then action part. Okay, so like this if statement. This is one-way statement or one-way selection. Okay, so we will write a program in one-way selection. For example, okay, we will write two programs. Number one, input temperature if it is more than 25 Celsius centigrade, okay, then display a message too much hot, okay, outside. Like this. Otherwise display on normal day. Okay, otherwise on normal day. So two outputs required, so we will use simple if statement. So how many times we will use? We will use it 2 times. So let's see. Open C++. Okay, so program is here. Get ch. So write a program to compare the temperature values. This is our comments. So here we will start program with CLR SCR. Now Cout, first display message, enter the temperature, cin temp, temperature. This is a variable. Temp is a variable. Okay. Now temperature value will come in that variable, will store in that variable. Now using if statement, if bracket start temp greater than as per the given criteria. We set greater than 25, bracket close, and start here next line with the curly brackets. Always put curly brackets. Now display Cout, display a message, a hot day. Semicolon, close the bracket. This is the first action. If temperature, temp variable, we have taken temp variable to get the values of temperature. Now we are comparing. If temp is greater than 25, display Cout a hot day. What is the second part? Second part we will use again from here. Now second option is if temp less than equal 25. We are saying till 25, less than or equal 25, So Cout on normal day. Bracket close. Now try to understand. We have used if statement. We are reading the temperature. Now checking temperature. If temperature, we don't know which value we will enter. Suppose we will enter 30. Now in temp 30 will be, system will store temp 30 values in temp. Now 30 greater than 25. Yes. If this condition is true, this part will be executed. It will display a hot day. Okay. For example, we enter the value less than 25. Suppose it is 20. Again it will check when you will run the program. If temperature is greater than 25, no. We know it is 20. So now this condition also check. If temp less than 25 are equal, yes, it is less than. So it will display a normal day. So first save the program and compile it. Any error, temp. Yes, we didn't declare, which value is in the temp. So we are reading value of temperature. So int temp. Temperature value is integer. Okay. Now no error. Control F9. Now enter the temperature. For example, we enter 35. See, a hot day. Now again, for example, 23, a normal day. Okay. So system is checking occurred as per this criteria. This is one criteria. This is second criteria. In both cases, it is all conditions are checked one by one. If in first case we entered 30, so this condition is false. This one is false because temp we enter 30. So it will not go in that area. It will omit it, ignore it. Now it will check here. Temp less than, first we enter 30, yes, true. It will check this, it will check this. 30 greater than 25, yes, this part will execute and display hard. And this, it will check this also. Temp 30 less than 25, no, it is greater, so it will ignore this. It will not print this normal. In second case, we enter 20. So temp 20 greater than 25, no, it will ignore this. Now in second attempt, 20 less than 25, yes, it will display this. So like this, we are checking values. We will apply condition one by one. Okay, for example, we want to check this. If temperature is above 25, this will be true. If temperature is less than 25, this will be true. Now, if temp equals, so in C++ equals is this one, two-time assignment statement, equals 25. So again, Cout so if it is 25, again a normal day. Just we want to check the condition. Three possibilities were there. So above 25, less than 25, and equal to 25. In C++, equal is two-time equal. Operator we will discuss in when we will discuss operators. So I will explain this also. So when we want to check the equality of a value, we will use equal sign two-time in C++. Temp equal 25, this one, and bracket start here and close here. Get CH. Okay. Alt F9, no error. Now Control F9, enter temperature. For example, we enter 25. See a normal day. Okay, if we for 25, for example, if less than is, we will change this message. Okay, if less than temperature or less than 25, a cool day, and if it is equal to 25, a normal day. We want to change a message so that you can understand. So F2, we will run the program. Now temperature 30, hot day. Now run it again. Temperature 25 equal 25, normal day. See, temperature equal 25, normal day. Okay, and if we enter less than 25, for example 20, a cool day. So system is checking all conditions one by one. Temperature greater than 25, if not true, it will ignore this area. If temperature less than 25, if not true, it will ignore this area. We enter 25, this is true, it will display a normal. Okay, so this is one-way selection. Mean for each and every condition you will use if statement independently. And after if statement, if it is true, what you want to display or what you want to calculate, you will write the statements here. And this part may contain a single statement or more than one statement, maybe a group of statement, 4 statement, 5 statement, 10 statements here within the brackets. That's why I advise you put the brackets. Always put the brackets, even a single statement is there. But if single statement, these brackets can be ignored. Without, if there is a only single statement, it will work without brackets. See, we remove the brackets, it will work. But I advise you put the brackets because sometime we will use more than one statement, then there will be a problem. Then it will not give you accurate results if brackets are not there. Okay, curly brackets. Now if after each condition a single statement is there, it will work without brackets. Okay, so we will run this program. See, no error. 30, hot day, and 25, see, a normal day, 25, normal day, and 14, a cool day. So if criteria, if there is a single statement, then no need of brackets. But I advise you have to use brackets here and close it here. And for this conditions, here, and for this, this one. What is the purpose of these brackets? These brackets make a group of statement, a single statement. When we will write a number of statements here, for example, you can write another message here, a hot day, turn on AC. Okay, now 2 statements are there. If there is no bracket, it will run only single statement. Okay, but if you want to run a number of statements, then you have to put the brackets. So that is the requirement. So for example, control F9, 34, see, a hot day, turn on AC. A group of statement will be executed when a condition will be true. Okay, so second part, This is one-way statement or one-way selection. Now second type of this one, types of if statement. Alternative if statement, or we call it if else statement. Alternative if statement or if else statement. Instead of using two statements together, for example, when we want to compare a value, and there we know there are two results only, and this statement is used for two results only, not more than two. Okay, then we use if else statement only for two results only, not more than two. For more than two, you have to use this if statement one by one, or there is another way, if else, else if, else if. That is a third way or ladder structure I will explain. So alternative if statement or if else statement is used when there are only two results. Okay, for example, I will explain with example. Input age of a student if it is above 15. Okay, then he can swim, otherwise no. For example, this is a simple question. Input age of a student, if it is above 15, then he can, okay, we make it less, for example, above 12. If age is above 12, then he can swim, otherwise not allowed. Okay, when students go to a swimming pool, a criteria is written, condition is written. If your age is 12 or above, then you can swim, otherwise not allowed. And see, sometime this one, in some for kids park, age criteria is written. If the kids are under 10, then they are not allowed to ride on specific. Okay, if they are above 10, then they are allowed. Or they say if their height is 90, 100, then they are allowed, otherwise not allowed. So like this, when there are only two conditions, so we will use this one. Okay, so how we will use, so input, first we will read input in, we will write C++ program after age. We will get the age first, then we will make a criteria. If age greater than or equal 12, okay, bracket start, then we can say yes, he is allowed to swim. This one. Now instead of using another if, we use else part. Mean if this condition is not true, go to the alternative part. If this is true, go here. If this is not true, go to the else part. So instead of using if statement, we will use else, and we will start bracket same, and we will write, or you can copy paste this one. See this one. He is not allowed to swim. This one. Here. Okay. So see, if age above 12, he is allowed. If age is, it depends on the age, whatever the age we will enter. If age above 12, he is allowed. If age is less than 12, this will be ignored, this part full ignored, it will come here and execute this part. So this is for only two, when there are two possibilities only. It is not more than two. If you have more than two possibilities, then you have to use this one. Simple. If this, if marks 100, if marks 70, if marks 60, if marks 50, if marks 20, like this, then display a message, or you can give proper action. Okay, and today we have discussed two options: if one-way selection, this one. For each and every criteria we will use if statement. How many criteria you have, you will use if for all. And second, we have discussed alternative, only for two. Okay, for two, what is the benefit? We will use one condition. If true, go to the first part. If not true, go to the else part. So we will write a program for this. Okay, so program is already here. Just will make the changes. So see, we are reading the temperature. If temperature, now we will use this one. For example, write a program to compare temperature values. If above 25, display hot day, otherwise a normal day. This is our comment in the program. Above 25 hot day and below 25 normal day. So we will read the temperature in temp, see out, enter the temperature, see and read the temperature. Now here, if temp greater than 25, a hot day, turn on AC. Now alternative, we will not use the condition in alternative. We will remove this and we will use only else part. Okay, else part is a cool day and see out no need of AC, air condition, no need. So see, we are utilizing two statement here, and this third not allowed, we can't use this. This one. Okay, so if temperature above 20, display this. If not, mean if this criteria is not true, then go to the else part. So no need of condition in else, it will automatically go in that second part if first is not true. If first is true, it will display this and then it will come here. It will ignore else part. When first part is true, if condition is true, it will execute this part and will come here. Ignore all this else part and it will come here. After else part it will go. If first part is not true, it will come here in else part and after executing that it will come here. Okay, so it will move